Hi everyone, welcome to 2024 numerological cycle of 8, which means this is going to be a very powerful, action-oriented year. There's going to be a lot of wind at our sails. The global cycle is the cycle that we see playing out on the world stage, so we see it happening for the collective, but it also affects us individually, and it will synergize with our own personal cycles. So if we have a personal cycle that's different than 8, then we'll have that theme as well. But everybody's going to be feeling this collective theme of 8. So the general themes around 8 is power, meaning where am I empowered? Where am I not empowered? Where am I not free? Where are we as a humanity not free? And taking what we've learned from last year's theme, which invited us to really go in and ask who we are, what our truth is, and what's really resonating. What, as a global collective, where is our humanity? And where do we need to go? Where do we need to have more awareness? And that awareness, these questions, it was kind of like a very questioning year inward, and that starts to invite us to go outward now in the 8 cycle and start to take that awareness and start to be able to start the steps to bring change, massive change potentially into the actual collective and onto the world stage, into the physical form. So that means that we also need to redefine what power means, because we're coming out of the era of love of power and we're coming into the era of power of love. And so we're redefining love, we're redefining power now that is coming from the heart space, not from an imbalanced third chakra space. So this is really pivotal and this is really significant. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of action, and there can be a lot of, potential emotion playing out on the collective, and potentially just as these changes happen or more people awaken. So it's, in that it can create a little bit of sometimes tumultuousness. So invitation is just really connect to the breath. 8 also represents healing, and it represents the breath. Most powerful thing that we can do this year is stay connected to our breath, come into our body with the breath, into our heart space, call our soul forth, and just really let that guidance bring us and guiding us into and supporting us into creating what is next. Most powerful thing that we can remember is that we have the power to create the life that we want to see, the life that we want. If we can imagine it, we can create it. And this year is going to start to really support us in that. And so no matter what we've been through, what we're seeing happening on the world stage, we're going to start to see possibilities, or feel that things are possible where before maybe they felt they weren't possible. First thing first though, usually we start to understand where we're not empowered first, and that starts to help us get more clarity, and then we can start to get more into alignment and focused on how to start to create a better world, a different different systems, different whatever is needed. So it comes sometimes first by seeing where we're not free, where we're not empowered, and then we start to come into that empowerment from that awareness. So take gentle care, and it's a year to just, again, manage energies. Remember, healing's afoot, power is afoot, and we have the power to create the life that we choose, the life that we really want. It's possible. So take gentle, loving care of yourselves. Have an amazing year. Namaste.